today. This is the man, professional boxer, Mikael El Zurro Hernandez. Mikael, what's going on, brother?
Hey man, I'm feeling great. Just came off my second professional win. I'm 2-0 with one KO. And El Zurdo's here to talk and answer questions.
Hell yeah. All right, brother. Thank you for joining us. First, let me get into it. When and where did you start boxing and why, really? Where were you? Like, where did you live? Paint that picture for us.
I was 16 years old. It was around early 2013. And I was in high school in Puerto Rico. And pretty much we had like a big prospect in Juncos called Jason Velez. At that time, the featherweight division. Now he fights at super featherweight and lightweight. And I just felt very motivated by him. And also boxing is a very cultural thing in Puerto Rico. Like boxing is becoming like a lifestyle, And pretty much the first time I laced up the gloves and they taught me how to stand, I just fell in love with the sport. It wasn't about like the money or anything. I just literally like the art of boxing, the martial art of fighting, boxing. And it all started in Juncos, Puerto Rico.
Okay, gotcha. So you started when you were 16. How old are you now?
23.
23. All right, still young. So when you were growing up, were you all in on boxing? Did it take some time to get all in? How did that go?
When I was 12 years old, that's when it really piqued my interest, but I was just moving up and down, going through personal issues like with my family and all of that, and I just wasn't stable enough to do boxing. And then pretty much at 16 years old, when I felt stable enough, I said, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to give it my all. And ever since then, I haven't stopped.
Okay, great. As far as when you were growing up boxing, like what did boxing help you with? Did it help you with anything? Did it help you like overcome anything, the discipline of it?
Of course, boxing has helped me out with many things. And number one, boxing is a great way to stay in shape. Even if you're not going to compete in the amateurs, professional boxing teaches you how to eat. You learn how, like, what specific exercises to stay in shape, and it's mentally a sport that will literally weed out like the weak. If you're not mentally tough in boxing, like the sport will literally eat you alive. The business, the competition, like the fans, you got to be very mentally tough for this. And you also got to know if you're a fighter and you're fighting, like in my case, I fight at 132 pounds in the amateur boxing. You have to make 132 pounds, so sometimes, it's not the right way to do things, but you would have to starve yourself and pretty much play mental games like with your head, or like eat in very small portions. And you start learning how to eat healthy too, like down the line, like, eliminate soda, juices with added sugars, and just stay like with water. Some people don't like that, but it's definitely becomes a lifestyle. It's not easy. It's definitely very, very tough. But down the line, like it's like when you win a fight, man, like it's literally all worth it. It's literally worth it, man. Like when you win, it's worth it 100%.
I want to know why you wanted to go pro. When you went pro, you said in July. What was it? What was it for you? What made you think, okay, I'm gonna take this to the next level?
Okay, I did 20 amateur fights pretty much in Puerto Rico. All my amateur fights I did them in Puerto Rico, and I was getting ready. I was in college, 2016, getting ready for the Miguel Cotto national tournament at 132 pounds. But here's what people don't understand: in sparring, you can get fucked up, like really fucked up. I was very overtrained. I had a rough sparring session, and literally on March 16th, 2016, I literally threw a jab in the fourth round of a sparring session, and my shoulder literally came out and like it busted. Like it was circling, boom, and dislocated, and I had problems with my shoulder ever since then. Not to get too much into that, but after I was able to get surgery about a year later, pretty much recover from the injury, make my connections in Orlando, and like with my new team and all that, like we just decided, hey, instead of going to the amateurs and sacrificing myself to fighting amateur boxing, why don't I just transition pro?
Might as well.
And this is 2000. Wait a minute, beginning of 2019, like pretty much when we like March when I started coming back into the boxing, like I was fully like recovered. 19, we were pretty much like, hey, let's just go pro. Fuck it, let's go pro. And pretty much all of my training regimens started from transitioning from being an amateur boxer to a professional. Like, remember, in amateur boxing, man, like, you got to throw more punches. You can't think too much. You can't give away too much time. Sometimes the rounds are only like 2 minutes. Sometimes they'll make them 3 minutes, but it's only 3 rounds. The ring is a lot smaller. The
Yeah.
point system is different. So we started changing everything. Like, you can't teach an amateur boxer how to fight like a professional, because and pro's too slow. Amateur
Hmm.
boxing is more high paced.
Yeah, the pace
You
is
know,
higher.
it's a lot quicker. Like, sometimes you even got to throw crazy punches, because you got to win by points. So pretty much my training started transitioning to professional, being slower, pop, like everything was slow, like the
Setting
pace
those
was slower.
traps, putting up,
And
putting in that work.
my sparring sessions were very, very, what do you call it, rough, but it was pro style. I was sparring like with different professionals like Christian Rivera, even Miguel Cruz. I was helping him out like during his training camp against Andre Berto. I sparred like with a few like Olympic amateurs and all of that, and just I spar with amateurs and professionals too. But like I can tell like when I spar like with professionals, it's like the rhythm is a lot slower. Even if they're
Mhm.
very aggressive, it's a lot slower. And after we did all the errands of getting my license and all of that good stuff, I had 5 fights fall out before I made like my pro debut on July 17th with UBC Boxing,
Yeah.
especially during the pandemic. That didn't affect my training regimen, because I'll train outside, or like I'll train literally in my house. I'll bring my trainers over here, or like whatever, and like I only go to the gym to go spar. That's it, you know. And COVID affected the business, because I even had more fights fall out.
Hmm.
5 fights fall out. 5 fights for like my debut. 5 different promotional companies. And but finally, I was able to make my debut during like the pandemic, July 17th, 2020, with Ultimate Boxing Championship on July 3rd, and I won by a second round TKO at 135 pounds in the
Sweet.
lightweight division. And
Yeah.
then I was able to get like my second fight a lot quicker. I signed a contract with Grand Vegas Promotion, like literally like a month after that, to go to South Carolina to go fight against Gene St. Fard from Haiti. And it was a lot easier, man. Like, the real problem was making the debut, you
Yeah.
know? Like, now everything is a lot easier, a lot smoother. Now it's all about gaining experience, acting more professional, learning more, and that's about it.
Yeah. So definitely it was a change of mindset and amongst other things, and discipline as well. It seems like the difference between the amateur to the pro style.
Yeah, it's 100% different. Look, I'm a fan of Lomachenko. I love Lomachenko. That's one of my favorite fighters. But Lomachenko, in his second pro fight, they threw Orlando Salido to go fight against him, and they're putting in and said, "Oh, he's a bum. He's a journeyman. Like, he's got like 40 wins, 20 losses. He sucks." He never had an amateur fight, But Lomachenko was more skilled boxing wise than Salido, but Salido was a rugged professional.
Hmm.
Fought against the best. He's been fighting professional since he was 15 years old in Mexico. He
Yeah.
didn't beat Lomachenko because skill wise he wasn't better. It was because he had more professional experience. He was more rugged. Headbutted him. He hit him below like the belt when the referee wasn't looking and stuff, and he ended up winning a split decision against Lomachenko.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I want to ask you is, for just regular people, right? Regular everyday people that may be listening to this, watching this, what can you tell them as far as whether it's their business, their life, their day to day? Let's say they want to lose weight, they want to do this, from what's making you successful as a professional. What would you tell them? What type of discipline, things like that?
Mindset.
It's all
That's
about the
it.
mindset.
That's it. It's literally. I mean, look, a lot of people care a lot about what others say, and they let people that they don't even know judge them. Like, it's a psychological thing. They let people judge them. It's literally a mindset. Because I mean, realistically speaking, boxing wise, I'm the only one fighting like in the ring. It's not my trainer. It's not
Hmm.
my brother. It's nobody. It's me fighting in the ring. I have the correct people around me. I'm the one that has to make like the weight. I'm the one that has to fight, you know? So like for anything, like literally like in life, it's all about a mindset. Block off all the negative energy. Anyone's negative, fuck off. 100%. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Absolutely.
It's literally a mindset to the max. It's all about you. Like you gotta have this kind of mind. If I don't do it, who's gonna do it for me?
For sure, yeah. And I mean, I think
That's it.
that's exactly what it takes to, whether it's just your day to day or your business. If somebody has a business and they're trying to grow it to the next level, take that leap like you did from amateur to professional, they have to put themselves in the mindset and really think, where do I want to
It just
be?
also people are very scared to pretty much take risks. Just let's forget about boxing. Like overall, it's also in anything. Like people are very scared to get out of their comfort zone.
Hmm.
Like it's better to be in their comfort zone because once you get outside that comfort zone, you face different things.
Yeah, it's the unknown, right?
It's the unknown. Like is my 9 to 5 every single day routine more comfortable than going out and pretty much chasing a dream or a vision or like I want to build a business? Where do I start? Like people's usual excuse would be like, how do I start? Oh, I don't know anything about like the business. Why should I waste my time on a stupid dream?
Hmm.
That's literally like what people say. I mean, but here's the thing: you're the one that dreamed it. You're the one that wants to do it. I mean, like, what's so wrong about finding information?
Yeah, exactly.
And if you fail, at least you give it a shot. Like Will Smith literally said, fail as many times as you can in whatever you do. Fail, 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 fail. That's how you learn. You fail, you fail, you fail over and over and over and over again until you succeed.
It's win or learn, no losing.
That's it. That's it. Win or learn. That's it. No
Well,
losing.
I think that's a great point, especially like you said, when it comes to anybody's business. When it comes to business, my business is real estate. You know that.
Yep, that's
So
right.
yeah, to close this out, I want to ask you this: whether it be a 1 year goal, a 3 year, 5 year goal. Obviously, everybody lives in a house, right? If money didn't matter, or let's say just a realistic price range, what would be a make or break in a property for you, whether it be pool, bedrooms, kitchen? What is your ideal El Zurro? What is your ideal property?
Living in the middle of the, I've thought about this many times. I'm glad you asked me. Living like literally in the middle of the woods, like with a cabin,
Yeah,
pretty much having like my own personal boxing gym right there with the treadmill, the ring, the double M bag, speed bag, heavy bag, and having just my own private facility right there, and just literally living in a cabin.
yeah, really.
That's like maybe like with 5 acres, of land for me,
Damn.
and that's it. Like a cabin, like maybe like with 5 rooms, like like a nice big cabin, and that's it. That's in the middle. It's got to be in the middle of the woods,
Yeah, where
but like not
nobody can.
like where I can be private to myself, but like but not too far away from the city either, because I like going
Mhm.
to the city.
Something with
Maybe
like
like
your own, you have to have a private driveway that you have to drive in a little bit to
kind of
even
yeah,
get there. Yeah. I mean, I think there's
exactly.
some properties out there, maybe in the northern area, and then even Polk County. One of my buddies, he's got it's not like a cabin or nothing, but he has this a decent backyard in the back, and then attached is like a garage in the backyard where
Okay.
he's got like a whole setup with
Polk
the
County is that's where Davenport and Haines City's at, right?
yeah, that's exactly where he's at. He's out in like Haines City, Winter Haven. But
Exactly. Like I like that, to be completely honest with you. If I could literally like I can have my team train me from home for like a 100%. Like I mainly train from home either way, but sometimes I have to go meet up with them like pretty much at a park or like maybe a Crunch Fitness and like go work out there. If I could just do that fully 100% from home, that'd be great. And I could have like my privacy,
mhm.
be in the woods, internet, computers. Uh, I'm completely fine.
And then yeah,
Uh,
you're good to go.
but exactly, I can't be too far away from the city either. Like 15
Yeah.
to 20 miles. That's it. 15 to 20 miles, maybe 25 miles, and that's pushing it a little bit. But I would prefer pretty much 15 to 20 miles, like away from the city. And
At
that's pretty
least
much it.
some access to I-4 or something, right?
Exactly. Actually, access to I-4, like you said, like a private drive in. Then like when I leave, whoop, maybe I there might be a quick exit to go to I-4, and that's it. That's like my dream. Like I guess it gives me like my dream home, maybe like a nice big cabin house in the middle of the woods.
Well, I'll tell you what, bro. A couple more pro wins, and I think you might have the money to do it.
Hey man, who knows if I get signed like by a big company like Mayweather Promotions, bro, my purses could start changing.
I think you'll be good, bro. Well, all right, brother. Thank you so much. We'll keep in touch, and then obviously I'll be letting everybody know your Instagram handle. Go ahead, drop it right now for anybody listening.
It's at Mitchell Hatham Connor. It's a very long name, but again, it's at Mitchell Hatham
I'll write
Connor.
it down in the bottom.
All right.
So anybody can follow you, and then we'll keep in touch, and keep an eye on your career.
That's right, man. Like I'm
get ready for that third fight.
That's right, man. Early 2021, and you're definitely gonna be part of it.
Hell yeah! All right, brother. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Take care.